And so now I have similar questions for the credit card route. Remember, a credit card, you go swipe your card and you walk home with the sofa day one, which means that you charge the $3,500 to your credit card right away, and then you make payments on it every month. And your payments are going to be the same that we did for the savings account because we want to compare apples to apples. So we'll say for credit card, the formula is slightly different. This one is R equals, remember it's similar, but we have that negative log in the numerator and we're subtracting inside the big parentheses. And then of course we have different interest rates and yeah, just a different interest rate as well. So we'll have negative log. When we fill in our values, it'll be 1 minus, the interest was 45%. That's kind of crazy. 0.45 divided by 12 times the same sofa cost, $3,500, and the same payment amount, $350. We're not changing those. Remember, we want to compare apples to apples. And then we have log 1 plus 0.45 over 12. And then I will write in some things that we already know, which is the 0.45 divided by 12 we don't know, but we can find that pretty quick. 0.45 divided by 12, and it's 0.0375, so let's just store that in A. And then we can just say here that it's stored in A. And the 3,500 divided by 350 we do already know, and that's a 10. And then we can put that over log of 1 plus what's stored in A. And here my A equals 0.0375. And I should have put this over here as well. I'll do that real quick, 0.05 divided by 12. Okay, so I can see when I look at your work what it stands for, and this is a much neater way to show it with the A off to the side and not very many things crossed off. And so now I'm ready to start calculating. In my numerator, I have the A times 10, and then I have to take 1 minus that value. So I will do recall A times 10, and then I will take 1 minus the answer, and I get 0.625, and then I have to take the negative log of the answer. And for my numerator, I now have 0.2041, and it goes on. I will store that in B. Slide over to B. And then for my denominator, I need log of 1 plus A So for my denominator, I now have 0.0159, and it goes on. Now finally I can take B divided by what's sitting in my answer. Recall, slide over to B, divided by answer, and I get 12.766, so 12.77 months. Okay, this is credit card. This will take just over a year, 12.77 months. And how much will I end up paying? So remember, that's going to be the same thing I did for the savings. It'll be the payment times the number of months. So 350 times 12.77. I get $4,450. $469.50, which is the total amount that it will cost if I use credit with this ridiculous interest rate. And the last calculation that I have to do is the interest earned. And to find that, it will be the amount paid minus the cost of SOFA. Now this I'm doing backwards because you can see the amount paid, the amount that I'm going to pay, is greater than the cost of the SOFA, so I need to do the subtraction in the opposite order to come out with a positive number. So I'll take the $4,469.50 minus the $3,500 and get, it's sitting on my calculator, so minus 3,500, $969.50. I will owe $969.50.